Hello and welcome back to Tech and EduSparkHub, where technology meets education. If your code keep yelling type error, unsupported operand types, it is not broken, you are. Because your code is not being mean, it is just being logical. And if you don't understand type errors, type checking, and type conversion, your program might just keep throwing error messages. In this video, we are going to break down exactly why this error happens, how to prevent them like a pro, and how to make different data types work together without chaos. By the end of this video, you won't just fix these bugs, but you actually understand them and how they work. Are you ready to stop fighting with your code and start mastering it? Let's go. In our last video, we talked about passing an integer in the len function. Let's say I enter some set of numbers in this len function. When I run this code, we are going to get something called the type error, just because this len function likes working with strings and not an integer. So to fix this error message, all we just need to do is to type a string in this len function, just like the hello string. And this way, when we run our code, you can see the type error has been fixed and no error message anymore. Another thing about data type is learning how to get the exact data type a particular data has. Let's say we have the hello string. How can we get the exact data type this hello string is? In this case, it is very easy to determine the data type because of the double quotation around it. So we know that anything with double quotes is a string data type. But regardless, there is an inbuilt Python function that can help us determine a data type. And to use this function, all we just have to do is to type the word type with a set of brackets and inserting the data type we want to know in that bracket. And in order to get the data type, we have to print it out by putting the print function in front of this type function. And this way, when we run this code, it is going to tell us the data type of the data we put in the type function as seen on the console. This is telling us that this data type belongs to the class string. So you can see the string on the console. And we can do this for other data type. Let's say I pass in an integer here. Let's say I use the number 246 and I run this code. You can see it is telling us this data type belongs to the class integer. And let's put a decimal to see what it will bring out. So you can see when we run this code, it is telling us this belongs to a class float. And lastly, let's put the true statement in this type function and see what class it belongs. When we run this code, you can see it is telling us that this belongs to the class bool, which denotes booleans. So this way we can get the exact data type using the type function, and this is known as the type checking. And another thing that we'll be learning is known as the type conversion or typecasting. Remember from our previous video, we have something like this, and we can see that the data type in this print function is a string just because of the double quotes around it. If we go ahead and run this code, you can see it is just going to concatenate the two strings together for us just because of the double quotes and the plus button. But how can we convert this to an integer to perform a mathematical operation for us, even though it is still in form of a string? To convert this, all we just have to do is to use the int function as seen on the screen. And when we run this code, what this is expected to do is to convert the string to an integer to perform a mathematical operation for us. And this is a way type conversion or typecasting works. And you can easily convert the data types using the four class, which are the string, the integer, the float, and the booleans. This is a way we write their inbuilt functions, and that's how to stop type errors in their tracks by knowing how to check your data types and convert them when needed. Now, don't just watch this and move on. Put it into practice before the next lesson, and that's how you make it stick. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It tells YouTube this is worth sharing. And if you want more coding tips that actually make sense, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And speaking of the next, in the upcoming video we'll be diving into mathematical operations in Python, and trust me, you won't want to miss that. Thanks for watching and happy coding.